What's going on, everyone? I appreciate y'all coming here and checking out this Palworld video. In this one, I got some exciting news to talk about over the future of the game. This kind of stuff has been previewed in the past during some of the first reveal trailers, so I figured I would just, shed some lights on these things that was shared in the past. This is really interesting. First though, let's go over the roadmap, because then we'll be able to link things together from what they have previewed, because they did announce what they plan on adding. So as you can see, here is the roadmap that they created. Starting off, they will be addressing critical issues. Currently, there's numerous bugs that they have identified, and they are prioritizing fixing those. Sometimes the world date may experience rollbacks, and the loading screen may persist when trying to load into worlds, and so on, that they are trying to fix. But anyways, moving down here are improvements to implement as soon as possible, such as key configuration improvements and improvements to base PAL AI and pathing. As some of you may know, they do act kind of wonky when they're hanging around the base and whatnot. But anyways, they also mentioned their planned future updates, and I think they've already have shown these in past trailers. As you can see, they have planned for PvP, raid bosses, which will be some in-game content for us, and PAL Arena, which is supposed to be PvP just for our pals. So they plan on releasing PvP content where everyone will be able to participate, and they plan on releasing just PvP for our pals, and that'll be a PAL Arena. They also have plans to make Steam and Xbox crossplay, and they also have plans to add various Xbox feature improvements, and also server transfers and migrations, improvements to the building system, new islands, PALs, bosses, and technologies. So like I mentioned before, I believe the developers have already shared some of this content that they do have plans to implement sometime. So yeah, let's get into this. So first things first, in the announcement trailer for Palworld, check out how this player is getting around. She has a wagon and direwolves are pulling it. Never seen that before. That might be something we may see in the future. Could be a part of a mission. Also, look at how these pals are building. I've never seen the pingolets work like this, or in general any of the pals work like this. Don't know if this is some kind of feature they plan on implementing sometime in the future. Carrying on here though, look at this. Look, there's like some kind of machine hooked up to the cow pal, and yeah, it's cutting the wheat here. It's farming the wheat. I don't know if this is some kind of thing they plan on implementing in the future or not, but yeah, it looks like it'll make the pals be able to farm faster or something. Anyways, this next clip looks like different kind of petting animations that they could plan on adding sometime in the future. I don't know. Also, I thought this was interesting that I've never seen in the game. Look at this. It looks like they captured a bunch of pingolets and is using their flying pal to move the pingolets somewhere else. Never seen that before. Also, I've never seen defense tactics like this. It looks like their pal is literally shielding them. I've never seen Grisbold do this. And then look at this. Digitoys just dug up something crazy. I've never seen gold or anything like that. I wonder if that's part of a mission. And then look at this fishing. Look at this fishing feature. That is such a creative way to fish. Throw down the electric pal in the water and it shocks all the water pals that are around. Oh man, that'd be so epic. This looks like some kind of new trainer we might go against too in the future, or something. Like some kind of new story character that may be added. Because look, you can see us on the dock looking up at this person that's on Jormatide. And I haven't really seen this outfit before. I think this might be some kind of new trainer or someone, or just something to improve on with the story of Palworld. That'd be awesome if they start implementing more story to this game. They have plenty to work with to improve this. Anyways, moving on to the next trailer. Let's get into some of the interesting things I saw in the next Japanese trailer. Once again, some of this stuff I haven't seen in the game yet, but looking at the roadmap, it seems like this could be some things that were involved in the roadmap. Like this, for an example, we got a quick preview of what looks to be the PAL Arena. Look, we're in like some kind of stadium, and we see three pals like line up with each other to go and fight, and they look like they're in an arena. So I think this may be the stadium where we'll be doing the PvP PAL Arena. Could be wrong, but it definitely does seem like it. Also, this is another animation that I haven't seen in the game. I might have missed this though. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this happen in the game, but it looks like this Relaxosaurus was able to pick up the pingolet with its mouth. I haven't seen this actually happen. And up next here, this actually looks like a mission of some sort that we may experience. Like, look at how they're set up here. Like they're in some kind of building, and then there's this explosion that goes off and Kativas go flying. Looks like some kind of story mission or something that we may see in the future. I don't know. Looked interesting though. And here's another part of that. It seems like we have to go here to rescue pals or something. This could be the new raid that we may have to do. This could be like us raiding this area. I mean, I don't know. It seems like some sort of mission or new kind of dungeon we're going to be able to do sometime in the future. It's definitely interesting though. I haven't seen this actually in the game. Looks like we may invade it or something sometime in the future. And this looks amazing. This looks like some kind of giant pallet that's going to transport us somewhere special. Maybe this is how we get to one of the new islands that they're going to be introducing, or how we're going to get to a raid boss that we have to fight. Maybe this giant whale pal transports us over to the new area. It definitely does seem like it though, because look where it's leading us. I highly doubt the developers completely scrapped out this idea, because it already looks like there was a lot of work put into this. I don't know. Why would they scrap it? Maybe they just didn't have it completely finished when they decided to launch Palworld, and they decided that they're going to be using this for a future planned update to implement into the game. So that gives them more time to work on it, instead of feeling like they have to rush it and make it come with the, you know, official release of Palworld. They just plan on updating it in the future. I don't know. That'd be a good tactic though. And here's something else. Like, look at these animations that's going on here. I haven't really seen any of this. And look at this, it's a rocket ship. I don't remember unlocking a rocket ship, and there were some things in there that I haven't seen before either. Like, it looks like an elevator lift of some kind. I have a feeling some of this that we're seeing here, this stuff's going to be incorporated sometime in the future for part of like the base building improvements, because they did mention that. They mentioned a lot of stuff. Let's look back at the roadmap real quick of what they do plan on adding. So we got PvP, which I think we got a glimpse of that, at least for the PvP with the PALS at the PAL Arena. I think we got a glimpse of that. Also raid bosses, which I think that's going to be a part of that giant whale that was transporting us somewhere. I don't know. They also mentioned improvements to the building system, as well as like new technologies that we'll get to unlock. So maybe some of the new technologies that we unlock will really help at our base with some things, such as like we saw with those PALs that had specific things on. Those could like increase their farming capabilities of some kind or something, speed up the process of what they can actually do at your base. That could be a possibility in the future. Same with the rocket ship that we saw, and some other things in that little short clip we got with the rocket ship. We could be seeing that stuff sometime in the future. And also like the new PALs. I've never seen that giant whale transporting us. I've never seen that before. Definitely interested. Seemed like it was transporting us to some kind of new island. So did that trainer that was riding Jormatide. It seemed like she might transport us to a new island, or we might have to fight her. She could be like a new boss that we have to take on, or she could introduce us to like some kind of new story content. That'd be cool. I would love to see story content added into this game, but who knows. All I know is this was some really interesting stuff that I saw out of the trailer, and just want to share with y'all. Would love to know your guys' thoughts about some of this. I'm out of here though, everyone. As always, thanks for taking the time watching and listening. Until next time, peace.